G'day everyone. Picking up straight from where I've left off in the last video, I'm still in the ute. I've just pulled up into the paddock. I've filmed the outro for my last video. That one, I was out shooting a week prior. I was just wrecked by the end of the night and I didn't get to film the outro. So I've just done that now while I'm sitting here so I could get that video published on time. I'm about to go and do a bit of a walk, try and clean up some rabbits in a paddock a bit further down the road from where I was last week. It's actually a bit windy. I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping to set up a target just to confirm my POI. I did get out the other afternoon when I was dispatching a fox that I'd trapped and managed to set a target up at 75 meters and just refine my point of impact. But yeah, I just wanted to do a bit of confirmation shooting before I hit this paddock. And unfortunately, it is quite windy, so I don't know I'm going to be able to do that this evening, but we'll see what happens. As for gear this evening, I still have the Nocpix Quest H50R around my neck, so gonna, like I said in the last video, I've ditched the chest pouch. It didn't work for me, and I felt I don't really need it for what I'm doing, so I've put the lanyard on. I'm just gonna let it hang around my neck. I'm gonna run the Nocpix Lumi on the roof. I don't know I'm gonna get to using that too much this evening for that purpose. Again, because it is windy, and secondly, I'm out a bit later than I intended, so it's probably going to be a relatively short night. But we'll throw it up on there. We'll go between this paddock and the farmer's house and the shearing sheds and just scan around, see if anything's about. But for the most part, I'm probably going to be rocking the 22 again this evening, just concentrating on rabbits. If there's any foxes around, I'll try and get them in as close as I can and dispatch them. I do have the 223 in the back of the ute with me, but I'm probably going to be away from the ute for extended periods of time. So if I can't get them with the 22, they're probably going to walk this evening. But if I see one, I'll still give it all my best to try and get them. Let's get the gear ready. Let's get out of the ute and brave this wind. I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm still going to have fun. Let's get to it. too far from Ute. So I just ran out 22 ammo. I had a packet on me that wasn't very full. Anyway, I just wanted to say, gosh, it's so windy. I'm actually cold. Like, we're at the end of summer, sort of like middle of February, and I'm chilly. And back to the rifle. Not a bad start to the evening. There seems to be quite a few rabbits in this spot. But yeah, gosh, it's windy. Still having some issues with my aim on this 22. It was a little bit windy the other day when I was out, but I didn't really have any other choice to get out and just check the POI on it. Like, I was hitting a target, one of those little 22 plinking targets at 75. I think I was getting like 3 or 4 out of 5 rounds on target, so I was pretty confident, but I don't know, still having a couple of issues with the trajectory tonight, so I think I need a bit more time behind the rifle on paper and just figuring it out. He's actually got something in his mouth. He's probably got one of my rabbits. Cheeky bugger. Alright, not a bad start to the night. It hasn't been a great start, in all honesty. Been still having some issues with my trajectory. But, you know, I'm sort of figuring it out. Like, it's great having the Nocpix Nocpix Quest with the LRF on me. Because without having one on the scope, it's kind of a bit hard to judge distances. So it's good to have it on the binoculars at least. So it's sort of helping me correct my shot placement with different distances. But I'm figuring it out. I need to get out and, like I said, figure out my trajectory a bit better on some targets. Anyway, there is a fox hanging around somewhere over there. I know that because I've seen him a couple of times in the thermal now, but I don't know where he's gone to. And he may have buggered off with one of my rabbits. So my pile here, there's 13 there. But I know I saw him with something in his mouth, so I'm going to say I've gotten 14 so far. So yeah, not a bad start to the night, not a great start, but yeah, we're doing all right. We'll move on. I've seen some more rabbits in that paddock just there. That's actually where I was shooting from. I've just hopped the fence to collect them all. But we'll go over, try and knock a few more off, and then we might head down to the farmer's house. Oh yeah, I did get him. See if I can get him. Got him that time. Definitely got him. I've got him too. Fuck off. Try and do this. Alright, so it's actually it's been a pretty good night. Lots of rabbits out in this paddock. I've been meaning to get on top of them. Just usually when I'm in this paddock, my focus is foxes, and I didn't realise until I got my thermal last year, the Infiray TH50, that just how many rabbits were in this area. So yeah, it's good to finally get out and knock some of those numbers down. I've actually lost count on how many I've shot this evening. Nothing new. I know I've at least gotten 13 or 14. So I'll go back through the footage and I'll count, see what the tally's up to. Right now I'm just making my way back to the ute. Just want to stop in down around the farmer's house and just see if there's any there and shoot them on my way out. And also on my way down, we'll throw the Lumi on top of the roof and just see if anything's stumbling on my words here. Just see if anything's about. I doubt. I've had one shot on a fox tonight, 2 shots actually, missed him. So I still feel like my 22's out a little bit. I noticed it seemed to be shooting a bit to the right. So what I might do, I'm almost out of the Remington subsonics I've been running. I might try something different. Might try some CCI standard velocities or something. I don't know if anyone wants to recommend a type of ammo for me to give a go. Keeping in mind I'm not doing target shooting, I'm just doing varmint shooting, but I still want it to be somewhat accurate out to 100 meters. Yeah, if anyone's got any recommendations, give us a comment, let me know. Otherwise, yeah, been a pretty good night. Let's jump in the ute, get down the road, probably another half an hour or so, and then we'll call it an evening. Just had my second missed opportunity on a fox. I just put the Lumi on the roof of the ute and I could see something which I thought was a rabbit, and the Lumi was picking up at just over 100 meters away. But as I got closer, I realised it wasn't a rabbit. It was in fact a fox that was bedded down. He was a bit further away than 108 meters or whatever it said, I think. the rangefinder on the Lumi might have been picking up on a blade of grass. But I got to about 50-60 meters away from him. I can't actually remember what the Quest registered, but I was over 60. And he got up. I thought I had a good shot on him, but apparently not. So he's gotten away. But like I said before, you know, I really need to get out with this 22 and spend more time shooting rounds down range and knowing what the trajectory is. I think it will be better once I've got a laser rangefinder on the 22 with a ballistics calculator. I think that'll be the way to go. But no matter. All right, let's get in the ute, go down to the farmer's house, and it's almost time to call it a night. Got him. Got him. Nice. Got him. Alright everyone, I'm calling it a night. It's 1 AM. I've got work in the morning. I'm going to be blade tied tomorrow. But I've had a good night. I've lost count on rabbits. Like I said, 2 missed opportunities on foxes, but I think I know where I've gone wrong with this setup. So I'm going to get back out, zero it in again, and we'll see what happens the next night I'm out. But otherwise, look, second night out with the Quest H50R, and look, it's been such a great tool to have tonight. I prefer the 640 sensor in this over the 384 sensor in the Lumi. But in saying that, I do like the compact size of the Lumi. It's much easier to sort of use in the field. The Quest can be quite bulky, but I just love that both eyes, you know, not putting strain on one eye sort of thing. Yeah, they've been pretty good. So far, I'm enjoying them. I do have my pros and cons, which I'll get to. I won't start going on to that now. I'd rather use the device a lot more in the field, and then I'll worry about pros and cons and my final thoughts on it then. All right, I'll go back through the footage. I'll count the rabbits. I'll put the total here. So far for the year, I think we're up to 59, maybe 60 rabbits. That's not including tonight's. That's just from 2 previous nights. And the fox tally, I know it's over 10. I just can't remember. So I'll have to get those numbers and put them in as well. Something else I want to do too, which I forgot to mention at the start, is I want to start including things like the temperature, wind, all that sort of stuff, so you got a better idea of the conditions that I'm running, what the conditions are that I'm running all the thermal gear in, and yeah, I'll get to that. I'll try to remember to do it for the next one. All right, everyone, thanks for tuning in. Thanks again for watching. Subscribe, like the video. You know the drill. Have a good night. Cheers.